if growing fresh produce at home was as easy as plugging in an appliance? Our next team believes that fresh homegrown food shouldn't require a backyard, a greenhouse, or a green thumb. Representing Klamath Community College, ChloroPal is developing a modular indoor growing system that makes fresh produce easier to grow at home. With customizable controls and no reliance on proprietary supplies, it brings flexible, accessible indoor gardening to modern living spaces. Please join me in welcoming ChloroPal to the stage.
Whoop. Okay. Hi, my name is Cliff. I am here representing Klamath Community College's manufacturing engineering program. And when I'm not building things, I enjoy gardening. And a couple years ago, I moved into a tiny little third-story studio apartment and was determined to still be able to grow my own plants. Well, didn't always work out. Being a full-time student with a part-time job, I didn't always have time to take care of each individual plant's different needs. And the more people I talked to about my frustrations, the more I realized I was definitely not alone. I mean, who can relate to this image? Exactly. So, actually, a master gardener I talked to could also relate to this, but she put it so simply. Plants are living beings too. They all have their own needs and different wants. So, my teammate George and I set out to take the guesswork out of what plants need, what we need in order to grow our own food and herbs, and be able to grow food however busy you are and however new you are to gardening. And we kept circling the same question. What if it was just as easy to keep 50 plants alive as it was to forget about one? So today, my fellow citizens of Earth, I am excited to introduce you to ChloroPal. Every plant gets the right amount of food, the right nutrients, at the right time. Whether you have 2 on a shelf or 200 in a greenhouse, every single plant is cared for with just one pump. Using our built-in database, you tell ChloroPal what you just planted, and then it doses the right amount of food, the right amount of water, the right amount of nutrients at the right time, maintains the soil pH where the plant likes it, and just everything your plant needs to grow, thrive, and stay alive. Here's the part that makes it work. Selector's on a single cam. It opens one line while it pinches the rest closed. You step to the next one, opens the next line, pinches the rest closed, etc. You got one moving part that does what you used to need a whole bank of valves to do. We went through a lot of different prototypes to get where we are now. We finally have a product that actually does everything we set out to do as efficiently as possible, but it wasn't always smooth sailing. FedEx lost a whole shipment of key components we needed, setting us back about 2 weeks. We did find a shop in Sisters, Outlaw Prototyping, that was able to rush ship, and we drove all the way up there from Klamath Falls the next day to pick it up. This is just one long example of many, many walls we ran into, but every wall we ran into, we found a way through it. So now we have a product that works, and the more we showed it to people, the more we realized who this is for. Basically anyone and everyone. Whether you're a seasoned pro gardener or a self-described black thumb, ChloroPal is here to help you save time, effort, space, and money. So we wanted ChloroPal to be the easy choice. So we threw out all the things that make similar systems a chore to work with. So there's no apps, there's no subscriptions, there's no proprietary pods you're forced to buy on top of the initial product. And then we added 2 things that the other products don't have. ChloroPal regulates your nutrients, and it has a built-in database that knows what your plant is and what it needs on top of that. It turns out a lot of people are looking for something like this. The indoor garden market is actually pretty crowded. You get up to the cabinet tier and stuff's just expensive, but the product market we're looking at, the tier we're looking at, whether it's 1 or more than 30 plants, there's no clear leader in that market. There's a huge gap we could fill. The whole market is a $1 billion industry. The market our current product serves runs about 1 to 300 million. We're looking in about a year to 2 years being able to reach 14 million. Okay, so there's an old proverb I try to live my life by: a society grows great when we plant trees in whose shade we'll never sit. We set out to build something to grow anything you need, anywhere you need it, hopefully for generations to come. George and I will have an interactive prototype at our booth, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.
Yeah, I absolutely see the market for that. And I like that proverb too, and I use it a ton. So this is like emotional moment number 15 of today. Excellent job. Okay, this is it.